We all have things that we absolutely hate to fucking do on RuneScape. Things that we refuse to do. Like lava strikeworm tasks in the wilderness, for example. For me, my lava strikeworms have always been what's inside this cave. This cave has haunted me. This cave has destroyed my spirit. This cave has upset me. And if you think I'm just afraid of coal, that's not the case. It's what's inside this cave. Let me explain. It was November 9th of 2015. I remember reading through it and thinking, fuck yeah, new Slayer monster. Slayer is my favorite skill in the game, so anytime a new Slayer monster or new Slayer boss came out, I was on it. And I wanted to get my hand on the Ripper Claws that came out, so I was ready to frickin' go. And lucky enough for me, I got a Ripper Demon task. I was super pumped. I could have finally killed a new Slayer creature. Going into the cave, they were the ugliest thing I've ever seen. If AIDS had a Facebook profile, this would be it. They're fucking hideous. Not only that, they destroyed me. Every task I died. I lost so much money trying to buy my shit back constantly. So I stopped. I didn't go back. Why would I? I had no reason to. The drops weren't that great. So time went on. Years and years went on without doing Ripper Demons. Until just recently, the 18th of February 2019, they changed the Ripper Demon's jumping mechanic to where it will consistently fire when reaching max adrenaline. So that took care of one of the issues. They also made it to where the Ripper Demon's special attack frequency was reduced slightly. What soon followed, the 30th of March 2020, about a year later, changed the Ripper Demons forever. With Ancient Summoning came binding contracts, and with binding contracts came Ripper Demon pouches. Ripper Demon pouches became the best familiar to use in combat. So, at the current price, Ripper Demon pouches are 105k each. So I decided to go back and make this video. Loot from 3,000 Ripper Demons. And here's my setup, guys. And I'm going to explain real quickly how I killed these, and I used multiple setups. One being just dual-wield Kopeshes and dual Drygors. I go in with my masterwork, and I kill the Ripper Demons. With no food, just good old-fashioned DPS. Now, there's a yellow bar above their head. If it gets full, you gotta move the hell out of the way. But other than that, it's pretty easy. I use Overload, I use Weapon Poison, I use Cinder Banes for the additional poison. Those are super, super useful and important in my opinion. Another thing that I used is Magic No Paper on the binding contracts because I stayed down here for hours at a time without having to bank. Also, I did use the Illuminated Book of Law towards the end of my series with the Dark Light because I was going from 200 kills an hour to 240, which is an extra 4 mil profit, so using the pages was actually worth it. I also used the Masterwork Spear of Annihilation down here, and it was really good. So if you don't have the upgraded Dark Light, you could use that, but I do highly recommend the upgraded Dark Light, as it just makes killing these so much easier. Another thing that you can do is summon a legendary pet to pick up all the drops, so you don't have to worry about picking up the drops. But basically, this is the gear and how I killed it. Armor spikes, super helpful. Gem bag for all the dragon stones that you get. Each time you kill a Ripper Demon, you get a binding contract Ripper Demon pouch, as long as you have the binding contracts in your inventory. And let me show you how you get those binding contracts real quick, and then we'll get into the good stuff. I also use the Demon Slayer perk and also Enhanced Devotion. Enhanced Devotion is great because the Ripper Demons attack you so much and it procs, and the Demon Slayer perk, which is pretty easy to get, gives you 7% damage increase on demons. As far as auras, I either use Vampirism with a Vampirism Scrimshaw, or I use Berserk Aura with a Illuminated Book of Law. I did take more damage, but I had an Essence of Finality with a Saradomin Godsword in it, so I did heal myself up quite a bit with that. Making binding contracts is a 28k cost. You need 2 Hellfire Metal and 2 Blood of Orcus to make 1 pouch. I did it by selling the items to the shop in Taverley, buying them back, and then creating them as you see in this clip. Now quickly showing you a couple drops. I did get some Cursed Damascus Sand, 7 mil each. I got a back-to-back, which is pretty crazy. Those are used to increase your chance of getting souls for your thingy-majiggers. Yeah, so cool stuff. I averaged around 25 mil per hour doing this. As you can see, a couple inventories of price checking my loot. Of course, if you take into consideration costs and how much it costs to make the pouches, I ended up making a little over 19 mil an hour. That's still fantastic for just slaying a creature. Alright, this is the final Ripper Demon kill to conclude my loot from 3,000 Ripper Demons, averaging 200 kills per hour with my current setup. And let's go ahead and price check our last inventory of Ripper Demon loot before we go and sell everything off and see what we made total. And we'll go check everything out after this. I dropped some of the stone spirits this trip because I didn't feel like keeping them. 25 mil for our last hour of Ripper Demons. So let's go ahead and head on to the old GE and get selling our loot. Alright, well, put the pouches in. So hopefully they start to sell. As all this loot sells, I just got a couple things I want to talk about. First off, if you like and subscribe to this video, and you're automatically entered into a bond giveaway. Leave your RuneScape username at the bottom. I'm going to give this bond away on Monday, so make sure you participate in that. My next loot video, I'm not entirely sure what it's going to be. It's either going to be Elite Dungeons or Corporal Beast, but if you guys have a loot video you want me to do, put it down in the comments. I'm more than willing to share with that. I'm going to be doing a lot more streaming, so I'm going to start streaming while I do my loot videos. If you guys want to join in on that, it's Sunny Junior Live on Twitch TV, Sunny J Live on Twitch TV. Also, guys, please subscribe to the channel. I would really appreciate that. I'm also doing another giveaway. So if you refer somebody to my channel and somebody subscribes and comments in the chat saying you referred them, you and him are entered into a 2-bond giveaway that I'm going to do. So all the loot is sold, and we made 404 mil from 3,000 Ripper Demons, killing 200 per hour. That's pretty damn good. I'm very happy with it. Let me know in the comments what you guys think I should kill next and how many of them I should kill. Appreciate you guys for watching. Take care.